Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Today I wanted to do a coloring book haul. These are books that I've received over the past couple of weeks, so I just kind of waited till they all came in and thought I would do one haul at the same time. I only have one more book coming, but that's still not going to be here for a couple of weeks. So I just thought I would go ahead and flip through the ones that I do have. I want to start out with this flower color guide. Now, as I've mentioned in past videos, I do not know my flowers too well. And so I had a suggestion from one of my subscribers about this book. It is called the Flower Color Guide. And I will link all these books down below in the description. But what is so neat about this book is that, let me zoom in a little bit. It is a smaller book, which I like. It's nice, and easy to pick up and take with you. And it is quite a thick book, as you can see. So it has a lot of flowers in, but it's kind of split out in color groups. So here are all white flowers, and there's just a ton of white flowers, as you can see. Now up at the very top, like for instance this one, we know, I even know, are gladiolas. But up at the very top, it will always give you the regular name, the, what do you call it? The scientific name. And it will tell you like year-round that these can be planted or whatnot. Some are like spring and summer, things like that. So it gives information about each flower. Zoom you back out a little. Okay, why is this moving on me? It's not staying up where it's supposed to be. It does this on me every once in a while, and I don't understand why. Stay. It's not cooperating with me. Let me take the zoom back off, bring it back in, and see if it'll work. Okay, then we get in even more. There we go. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit though. Oh, and then we're out of focus. Boy, I'm starting the day off right. There, I think that's a little better, huh? Technical difficulties. One moment, please. Okay. Get you back in just a little. So yeah, we go through the white flowers. Then we get into some other colors eventually. We get into some whitish, pinkish flowers. Then we get into some lilac colors. So these are all your real pale colors. Here's some green. We get the real pale yellows, deeper yellows, then the oranges. Then we get into more of the orangish red, more of the deeper colored reds. These are so pretty. Dahlias. These are all the deep reds. Then we get into some of the deeper colored pinks. So yeah, I think it is really a handy book. Here we're into the purples, kind of the purplish blues. You get into some of the dark kind of burgundy kind of flowers. And that's it. And then it explains a bunch of stuff about flowers in the back here. Now this, I'm not real sure what they are meant to be used for. Let me zoom you back in a little. This represents every single flower that's in the book, but it's a thumbnail and they're perforated. So you can take them out, and then information on the back is the same information that was on every flower, you know, as you went through. So I'm not real sure what that would be used for. I'm sure some of you do. But yeah, it goes through every single flower in the book. And then in the very back is your index. So yeah, I thought that was a real cool book. Here's the index of the common names as we know them. Here's the index of the botanical names. That's the word I was looking for, botanical names. So yeah, I thought it was a really neat reference book, especially for people like me who do not know all of their flowers. You know, rather than looking the flower up on the internet and having that image and having to have that image in front of you, if you are coloring a flower realistically. I like coloring flowers and I like coloring realistically, but yeah, you either have to find it on the internet and print it out, which may or may not print out correctly depending on your printer, or you have to have it up on your computer or mobile device to follow it. So I think having a book like this, printed out like this, is really going to be helpful. So, okay, let's get on to the coloring books themselves. Let's zoom back out. Okay, this one is called Color Counts, and this is the Fairies book. This is a color by number coloring book, and it is another one by Mindware. Now, this one's a little bit of a different type of color by number book. Shows you the color palette. Now, when you get into the coloring book itself, this first page is like your typical color by number. I love this. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Your color palette is over here, so you can see there's not a whole lot in here to have to match up. Now, after each color by number page, there is another page that is not numbered. So you make up your own colors, and then you can color the circle in and write what color they are. So I thought that was kind of unique. I've never seen a color by number book do that before. There are a number of double page spreads in here. Let me get this pile of books out of the way. Pardon my arm. So here is one of the 2-page spreads. Doesn't that look like fun? Ooh, looks like fun to me. So this is the one that has the numbers on, where you follow the numbers. Then on the opposite side is the one without the numbers, and you make up your own coloring scheme. So I think that's kind of a neat feature. Here is another fairy. Now I must have skipped the one that has the numbers, because there's always one with numbers and then one without. Yep, there's the one with the numbers, the one without. Here's a unicorn, little bunny and some birdies, the one without. Here's another double page spread. Thought this was so pretty with the fairies and toadstool dragonfly, a big snail that she's sitting on. And again, the one that's not numbered. Here's a little bit more detailed one for those of you who like the details. So the numbered one, the one that's not. Another little bit more detailed one. I think this one looks so cute. And the unnumbered one. Another double page spread. Again, really, really cute. There's the two fairies, and I think they're having, there's a teapot and a teacup. Oh, and look, all around the bottom there's things to eat. We got a cupcake. Not sure what that is. Cookies, I think. I'm not sure what everything is, but just all kinds. An orange. Here's some cherries. Yeah, that's kind of cute. So yes, they're having a tea party. And then again, the unnumbered one. There's another one. There's a frog in it and the fairy. The unnumbered one. I had ordered this thinking I could color one out of here for the Fun with Fairies for the month of June, the color along. But it did not. It took quite a while to get here. So now that it's the end of the month, I don't, I'm not going to have time to do one. But we will color one out of here. Not sure if I'll be able to color the whole thing on camera because these are quite detailed and they would take quite a while to do. And one last double page spread. So you can see there's quite a number of the big double page spreads. A lot of cute little animals and insects in this. Little fairies. There's one. There's one up here sitting on the toadstool. Oh, look at the little mouse. Nope. The tail looks like a mouse, but it's holding an acorn, so I don't know. Do mice eat acorns? Okay, and then of course we have the unnumbered one. And that's the end of that. So yeah, I thought that was a really, really cute book if you like the color by number type of books. All right, then is a book that I am sure many of you have seen already. This is the Coloring Heaven Woodland Fairies Special. These are pictures by Christine Karen, and I do have a few of her books and I just love them, so I knew I would love this book because Coloring Heaven, features a different artist every month, and there are some exclusive pictures to Coloring Heaven that the artist has the pictures in here. They're only in this book, so isn't that gorgeous? So like these pictures are just exclusive to Coloring Heaven, so you will not see them anywhere else. Oh, I love this one. Fairy girl with birds. Fairy sleep. Fawn fairy. Love holding the little fawn. Lilac fairy. New Islands fairy. Reminds me of Pocahontas for some reason. Old tree fairy. I like this one because it's an elderly fairy. You don't see that too often. This is Old Wise fairy. Toadstool fairy. I think that would be awesome to color with alcohol marker and then maybe using colored pencil over the top. Okay, so all of those were exclusive to this Coloring Heaven book. The rest of these are from her other books that have been published. Bluebell Fairy, Cherry Fairy, I like that one too. So these are grayscale. Clover Fairy, Cornflower Fairy. Now this book you cannot get on Amazon. I bought it from Printworks, I believe, but no. Printworks you can no longer order from in the United States. Oh, I ordered it directly from their website, that's right. Okay, Fairy Queen, Firefly Fairy. Now she does have Fairies 1 and Fairies 2, two books out, and this is from one of them. Most of these are. Forest Spirits, I think that is just gorgeous. Full Moon Fairy, Hazelnut Fairy, Ivy Fairy. I mean, she draws their faces so beautifully. Birdsong Fairy, Blueberry Fairy, Kayla Lily Fairy. Is it Kayla or Kala? Kayla Lily Fairy, yeah. Daisy Fairy, Dandelion Fairy, Dragonfly Fairy. I love dragonflies. Forget-me-not Fairy, Lily of the Valley Fairy. Those smell so good. My next door neighbor has a bunch of those alongside her house. They smell so good. Pine Tree Fairy, Rowan Tree Fairy, Rowan, Maple Tree Fairy. We definitely know what those look like around here. Northern Lights Fairy. And again, through her books, she does have some male fairies, which you don't see very often either. This picture could be just gorgeous if you knew how to color it decently, which I don't. Poppy Fairy. Again, a lot of grayscale. Pussy Willow Fairy, which I love. I love grayscale. River Fairy, another male fairy. Rose Hips Fairy. So there's a lot of pictures in here. Snow Fairy. We don't want to think about snow yet. Summer Wind Fairy. Water Lily Fairy, and I think that's the last one. Yes. Okay, so that is the Woodland Fairies special from Coloring Heaven. Then I have one of Coloring Book Cafe's latest books. This is the stained glass coloring book, and I thought it was pretty neat looking. Here is the nameplate page, which you can, of course, color in. And then we get to the pages themselves. If you can claim a free coloring book at freecoloringbooklet.com. It's a 30-page free, beautiful adult coloring book. I may have to look at that. So here's some roses. Again, I don't know my flowers, so I'm not sure what that is. Roses. Tulips. Oh, look at the pretty butterflies in that one. Not sure if those are supposed to be daisies. Sunflowers. So these are not intricate whatsoever. So if you wanted to do, you know, something maybe with alcohol markers, although the lines are not the thickest, they're not too bad either. They're just kind of medium thickness. Some of them are a little bit thicker. Oh, bleeding hearts. I love them. I have 4 big bushes in my front flower bed. And the hibiscus. Love those too. Oh, the tiger lilies. Not sure. Those aren't pansies, are they? Oh, more pretty butterflies. Oh, look at that. So yeah, a lot of really pretty floral pictures in here. Look at the parrot in there. So there were more tulips. Here's some more hibiscus. Oh, big sunflower. Unique background to this. You could do some really neat things with that. And that's the end of that. So on the back we do have some sample coloring pages from within the book. So that is Stained Glass Coloring Book, again by Coloring Book Cafe. Now, kind of along those same lines is a book called Window Marvels Stained Glass Coloring Book. This is by Rachel Mintz. Now it is stained glass, but it is on regular paper. Some of the other stained glass books that I have from Dover are on that clearish kind of vellum paper that you can see through if you put it up next to a window. This is just stained glass on white paper, our standard white paper. This is Relaxing Floral and Abstract Mosaic Art Patterns. So here we go. Isn't that pretty? Full page one is cherries. I really like the designs in here. Of course, I like the designs. Here's a full page of leaves. You could try different color schemes on each leaf. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful rose. I like the frame around it. Again, neat frame. So they like putting these types of frames around. I like that. Oh, that is gorgeous. So pretty. Some of these remind me of, things you might see in a, for a church window. Although those are more Christian themed, of course, but just gorgeous. Is it a salamander or a lizard? Looks like a salamander. Now this one would be great for alcohol markers. It has really thick lines. Whoa, that's an intricate one. Holy cow. I think you'd need some fine liners for that one, because some of those spaces are teeny even for a gel pen. Wowzers. For some reason, everything's kind of bright in here. I even closed my patio door blinds, and it's real dim. I turned on one lamp up there to the dimmest lighting I could go, and it still looks bright on camera. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, it's quite dark in here. Oh, that's pretty. Another kind of detailed one with the dragon. Oh, those are gorgeous. I love irises. Pretty rose again. Another one with really thick lines, so again, great with alcohol markers. Another one. And another one. So there's quite a number in here with the thick black lines, if you like that. I know some people don't like the thick line art. Okay, it says, thank you for coloring with us. Please rate and review this book. Then it just shows some other of her books. Here's stained glass art. It's the animals coloring book. Landmarks. Adorable giraffes. Here's some more. Now, this would be more like the church stained glass windows, because this is religious and abstract coloring book. Scenic and landscapes. Flowers and florals and birds kingdom. So she has a lot of them out there. Wow. And here has all of her type of coloring books that are out. There's dragons, princesses, butterflies, army and military, preschool and toddlers, back to school, Jewish holidays. I mean, all kinds, witches, horror, steampunk. I'll have to look her up. Again, her name is Rachel Mintz, M-I-N-T-Z. Okay, so that is the Window Marvels stained glass coloring book. Now I got another color by number book. This one is called Meditation Color by Numbers. It is by Arpad Olby, A-R-P-A-D O-L-B-E-Y. And I did also get this off Amazon. Now, if you don't like cheats, I'll cover them up. But it does give you an idea in the front, and I believe the rest are, yeah, on the back, of what they would look like. Now, this is the same format as some of the other coloring books I've shown. You get your color key on the back, and I love the fact that this flips out, because then you have it all right out here as you're coloring your page. So that is a really neat feature. So let's go through this book. Could color that. It's the title page. There is an introduction. Then we get into the pages themselves. Beautiful scenic scene. Looks like a Oriental Japanese maybe temple. Oh, that's pretty. All the different flowers. A design. So this is like a meditation type book. So some of them is where they're meditating. Some of them are landscape. He's fishing over here. These are, you know, a little detailed. Some more beautiful roses. So, you know, these would take you a little longer. Some of them have quite, you know, big, wide, open spaces too. She's painting. Kind of a mandala. And looks like she's doing, what, yoga of some sort? can tell, I don't do yoga. This must go, what, this way? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh no, because he's hiking up the thing. Okay, I got it. Another mandala. Oh, I wonder what colors are in that. That could be pretty. Not sure. Looks like, you know, water out here. Looks like a crab or a lobster. Okay. I know what that is, but I can't think of the name right now. It's not a Buddha. That's what first came to my mind, so I can't think of anything else. You ever have that happen to you? It kind of blocks out everything. Ooh, another pretty mandala. More yoga. There's a number of mandalas in here because they are supposed to be, you know, relaxing and meditative. Floral. Big buck. Another mandala. Another scenic picture going into the woods. Another pattern. Ice skating. I'm not sure. They just look like stacked rocks in the water. To me. Maybe you guys are seeing something different in the camera. Another mandala. Lanterns of some sort. Oh, is that supposed to be like dewdrops on grass? Well, there's a ladybug. Ooh, look at all them leaves. Playing the harp. I hope this isn't too bright for you guys and that you can kind of see it. Mandala. More yoga. Looks like a old tree on top of the, like a mountain. It's supposed to be like a bonsai tree. Another mandala. Another scenic picture down in the boat in the water. Pattern. Pretty flowers. Ooh, that's pretty. Another mandala. Scenic picture. More yoga, meditating type picture. Another mandala. Fishies. Oh, I bet you these are pretty colors. Looks like a tang up there. I know what some of these are because I used to have a saltwater aquarium. They are gorgeous fish. It's supposed to be a kitty cat, I think. Mandala. More meditating. Pattern. Mandala. Getting sick and tired of me saying that. Mandala. Probably more meditating. Looking out over a cliff. Okay, which way does this one go? Must be this way. Yep, must be mountains here. Yeah, trees growing up. Another mandala. Scenic picture. So a lot of scenic pictures too. Oh, here's a pattern of circles. Another mandala. And oh, look at the lily pads. Oh, all different kinds of feathers. That's cool. Peacock feather. And that is that. So again, meditation color by numbers. Now these last three I'm not going to do complete flip throughs of. They are 3 of Jade Summer books that I did not have yet, believe it or not. I think one of these I did have in digital format, but I wanted it in printed format. But I'll just kind of flip through a few pages. This one is called The Stuffed Animals. And they're so cute. Like all of Jade Summer books, you do get 2 images of every picture. So yeah, these are all stuffed animals. So adorable. Like all of other Jade Summer books, they're just so cute. I love that picture. Having tea. So yeah, I thought this was just so cute. Look at the monkey. So yeah, then we, have the duplicate images in the front. So that is stuffed animals. Then we have cute animals. I must have been in the animal mood. This one's cute animals. Look at them. So cute. Look at the bat. So these are quite easy, simple pictures to color with nice thick line art. So yeah, alcohol markers would work great on these pictures. Oh, kitty. Ooh, they even make the snake look cute. I love that seahorse. Okay, then we go through the repeating pictures. Then the last Jade Summer book I got is Chibi animals. See, I was in an animal mood, but I love all things Chibi. And as I stated in a previous video, I am going to be co-hosting a color along the month of July, and it's going to be all things Chibi. So it's going to be called Charming Chibis. But I will be doing an announcement video for that shortly, probably this weekend. So I have a ton of Chibi books that I will be showing when I do the announcement video of the color along. Look at that cute zebra. See, again, they make the snakes look cute too. Look at that elephant. Oh, so adorable. So yeah. Oh, that penguin's cute. I just thought they were just so cute. So, yep, that is that one. So, this was my latest coloring book haul. I hope you liked watching the flip throughs. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope everybody is having an amazing week. It is now Friday when I am recording this, so we have the weekend to look forward to. Yay! And it's supposed to get super hot here tomorrow. We could have heat indexes close to triple digits. So very unusual for us, especially as cold as it has been. So we go from one extreme to another. But anyhow, yeah, I hope everybody will have a great weekend. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.